Hello, it's Maxine Kaye with the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living, bringing you another love note. I don't have Yoga on my lap because she's the only smart member of the family tonight who's already in bed asleep. So we'll just, what did they say? We'll just let sleeping dogs lie. But she never lies. She always tells the truth. I'm happy to be with you. I just completed an 8-week class that I was teaching on Zoom. Had some beautiful, beautiful students, as I always do, but oh, so bright and so connective with one another as we were reading and studying spiritual economics, which was based on a book by Eric Butterworth. The discussions were rich. They were exciting and mind and heart opening, and people truly enjoyed the discussions and listening to each other and learning from one another as they did from the book itself. So what we did tonight at the very end of the very last class was we did an appreciation exercise where we would take one person at a time. Of course, when you're on Zoom, it's like being on Hollywood Squares. You've got all the people up there. Thank goodness for Zoom. You know, it's a wonderful way to stay connected. And I think you probably have used it a lot, whether at work or connecting with family or taking classes. But we would take one person at a time in the class tonight and have them be on the love seat. Had we been in person, we would have actually had them sitting in the circle and everyone around them speaking to them. But it's a wonderful opportunity to share what you appreciate about another person. Can you think back to the last time that you sat in a circle of people who were only there to tell you how wonderful you are? Oh, it was an absolute delight, not only listening to what people had to say to their beloved classmates, but to contributing to that as well, and to watching the person who, by the way, according to the rules that we set up, was not allowed to speak while they were receiving these appreciations. And it was interesting to see how we need to learn how to become more generous receivers, because too often it's like, oh no, not me, or oh, that old thing, someone pays us a compliment. And it's important for us to learn how to open our hearts and our consciousness and let these loving and true words in. It was beyond delightful. It was so wonderful. And I'm thinking how little we stop to show and share and express appreciation to the people that are in our lives and the people we may meet. It takes only a moment to tell somebody that you're thankful for the good job or the good service that they've given you. It's wonderful to tell your own family and your friends, your parents, your children, your mates, your sisters and brothers. Tell them something you appreciate about them and let them get used to being acknowledged. Can you imagine a world in which, rather than we spend a lot of time condemning and criticizing others, we really express to them something we appreciate about them, even if it's, what a lovely hairstyle, or how sweet you are with your little girl. Say something. Don't just think it, but say it when it's appropriate. You don't want to yell it across the room or anything, but if you have an opportunity to smile at someone, and that in itself is a gift of appreciation. You know, I'm smiling at you because I acknowledge that you're another divine human being, and I'm glad you're walking around on the earth. When we do this, when we share authentically something that we are thankful about, whether we know the person well or not, when it's appropriate, a beautiful opportunity to open up a heart, help people relax into what otherwise could be a rather frenetic time of year end coming up, holidays happening, preparations and so forth. Take a breath of appreciation. Share that with someone else. You're going to love it, and they're going to love it too. So tomorrow you will be with Reverend Mike, and on Saturday night, this Saturday at 7 o'clock at our center, 16 Industrial Boulevard, we're having our beautiful, marvelous interfaith annual winter solstice celebration. And we are calling this one Nurturing Night, Loving the Light. Because this is the time of year that's the darkest, where we have the least light. And this is our opportunity to bring the light into the darkness via these beautiful presenters from so many different faith traditions, and by means of the wonderful music. Karen Drucker is doing most of the music. You're going to love that. And we have a special presentation by the Centers for Spiritual Living spiritual leader, Dr. Edward Villon, and his words are heart-opening. So do join us Saturday night, 7 o'clock. You may have an opportunity the following week to see it virtually, but we're working on that. Right now, if you are in the area, and you can, come to be with us in person, oh, please do. It's going to be wonderful. Then pop in on Sunday morning, 10:30. Just go to csfphilly.org, and you will be guided as to pushing the stream now or live stream button. It's orange, you can't miss it. And come on and be with us at 10:30, or be with us in person. That's so much better if you can be. So good to see each other again. And there's also a donate button. And what a wonderful time of year to give a little extra to make sure that we're starting the new year in a beautiful way. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for your love. And have a beautiful, beautiful holiday season. We'll be talking with you more before Christmas, for sure. God bless, and good night.